Okay, good evening, everyone. Thank you for attending today's meeting, and I hope you are all doing well today. And also, thank you for taking your time to attend this meeting. And actually, in this meeting, we have got a lot to discuss. Okay, so let's dive right in. Before we dive into the discussions, I'd like to take a moment to address the apologies for absence. So unfortunately, I'm sorry to inform you all that Mr. Muhammad Azmi bin Kamarudin is unable to join and he couldn't be here with us today due to an urgent work commitment that required their immediate attention. And also, they have sent their sincere apologies and also asked me to convey their regrets for not being able to attend. Okay, so since Mr. Azmi he couldn't provide input beforehand, if any of the agenda items require their specific input or decision, I'll make sure to follow up with them after the meeting and also we update everyone accordingly. And I appreciate your understanding and we will continue with the agenda. Oh yeah, before we continue the agenda, let me briefly explain and to remind you all about our event. So basically, the theme for our PSA event is Healthy Living, Happy Life. It's a campaign aimed at raising awareness about the importance of maintaining a healthy lifestyle, both physically and mentally. So our goal is to inspire and educate the community while also making the event fun and interactive. So with that said, let's get into the details and plan the execution for our booth and finalize the details for our PSA event booth. So these are our meeting agenda in this meeting. So the first is main agenda, second is any other business AOB. So the third is date, time and place of the next meeting. So these five will be our main agenda discussion later. Okay, so let's start by discussing the activities we'll have at the booth. So I'd like to hear everyone's thoughts on this. So I want to open I want to open the floor to everyone. So does anyone have ideas or activities in mind that we can include? Maybe something you think would engage the participants more or add value to our booth. So please feel free to share any suggestions you have, please.
I think I have a suggestion for the activities. So how about we include some physical activities to make things more engaging. For example, we could set up pull-ups using pull-up bars. It would be a fun and interactive challenge, but of course, not everyone might be up for physical activities. So maybe we could also offer an alternative like a quiz. So maybe the quiz could focus on topics like nutrition and exercise, which ties in nicely with our team. So this way, there's something for everyone, whether they want to be active or just participate in a more relaxed way. And yeah, that's my suggestion.
Okay, I agree with Amshar's idea. I think we can proceed with the quiz and physical activities, which will include the pull-up. So now let's move on to the next part.
May I interrupt?
Yes, Shakirin, do you have any idea in your mind?
I agree with the idea of doing quiz since not everyone can do physical stuff. And then but I disagree with the idea of doing pull-up since I think it's gonna be quite costly. Um because we're gonna need to find pull-up bars. So I propose that we do push-up instead, because we literally can do push-up everywhere, like on smooth surfaces.
Okay. Is there any more activities that you all can suggest?
In addition, I think I would suggest doing squats, because I think squat doesn't require any tools. Besides, we have our own yoga mats to do the squats.
Okay, I see. Thank you for the suggestion, Shakirin and Danish. I understand your point about the cost of the pull-up bar and etc. So, okay, to move forward, let's vote on whether we should proceed with push-up and squats instead of the pull-up activity. So, everyone, please raise your hand if you agree with replacing the pull-up with push-ups and squats. Okay, all right. It seems like we are all in agreement on the push-up and squats activity. So let's move on to the next agenda. Okay, next we will discuss the budgeting and finances for the event. So Shakirin, could you please provide us with a breakdown of the items needed for the booth and the total cost?
Okay, so I'm gonna ask for Danish to share screen for the list item for the budget.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, so here's the list item and the budgets needed for our event. So we'll be needing 2 yoga mats and 1 tent and 3 tables. And we also need to pay as we need to secure a venue for our event to take place. Uh, we need to also pay for the reservation fee. And we as we mentioned, this is a PSA, so we're gonna need banner. And then we also prepared 100 plus and Apollo for the prizes. And the total cost needed for the event is 295 ringgit.
Shakirin, could you suggest how much each person needs to contribute?
I suggest that each of us will need to pay around 25 ringgit.
Okay.
Syakirin,
Mm-hmm.
may I ask what is the cost for one banner?
Uh, my friend Danish here will answer that question.
So for one banner, it should cost us around 25 ringgit. That's not include the printing. Printing itself, it would cost us around 20 ringgit. So it will be 45 ringgit for one banner.
Oh, would it be okay if I requested an additional banner? Because I think it would help us to get attention from afar.
I think that's possible because uh the cost for one banner is not that high, and we can totally do another one. So I'll update it here. I think that's all from us. Back to you, Chen.
Okay, thank you, Shakirin and Arif. Does anyone have any questions or suggestions regarding the budget? Okay, if there are no further comments, let's call for the vote. All in favor of proceeding with the budget as outlined, please raise your hand. Okay, great. It looks like everyone agrees. So let's move on to the next agenda, which is the design of our banner. So let me share back my screen. Okay. So, Arif, I'd like to hear your ideas on the banner design.
Oh yeah, thank you, Chan. Is KHAIRUL AQIB from media team here?
Yes, I am here.
Okay, thank you. So for our banner, I would like the design to include event information such as organizer name, which is financial network, and contact information, which I think should be Mr. Chan's name and his contact number. And then also event highlight, which will be quizzes on healthy living and nutrition and physical challenge, just like what we discussed earlier. And since our banner will be 6 feet long, I think try using a bold font in black color. I think it would be good for visibility. And for the banner color, I think try using bright color, something that can can attract attention from a distance. Maybe a combination of orange and yellow. And lastly, please keep in mind when you design the banner that I want everyone that come to our booth to know what our event is about just by looking at the banner.
All right, we can definitely do that. But since we are making two banners, would you like us to make both same designs, or would you like us to make them different designs?
Oh, good question. I think it would be better to have the different design, but keep the same information.
All right, we will definitely keep that in mind while designing the banner. I believe we are able to finish this in around 4 days or so, I would say.
Okay, thank you, Cairo. I think that will be all for me. I will pass the to Chan.
Okay. Thank you, Arif and Khairul, for sharing your ideas. It sounds like we have a clear direction for the banner design. So now let's move on to the next agenda item. Now we will discuss marketing strategy. So, Khairul, do you have any suggestions for promoting the event?
Um, what I think that what we can do is, since a lot more people are using social media nowadays, we can promote our event through social media online maybe.
Okay, I agree. Online promotion is a great idea because, in my opinion, given the current trends and the wide reach of digital platforms, yeah, we can definitely leverage social media and online channels to promote our PSA event booth effectively. So yes, I think focusing on online promotion will give us a strong visibility boost and also will help ensure the event success. Yeah, let's make that our priority for the marketing plan. Thank you, Carol. So now let's talk about the job scope. Amshar, could you go over the tasks and roles for everyone?
Yeah, sure. Okay, now let's go over the job scopes to ensure we are all clear on our roles for the booth. We've divided the responsibilities into four main teams. So please listen carefully and let me know if you have any question. So first we have the media team. So your responsibilities include designing the banner for our booth, taking photos during the event to document our activities. So this will help us promote our booth and also showcase the event on social media or other platforms. So next is the prize coordinator. So your role is crucial for the participants, and you'll be responsible for purchasing the prizes. So please ensure everything is ready and available before the event, okay? And then we have the what else? The logistic team. So your tasks basically include transporting all the necessary items to the booth location, and also decorating the booth to make it more attractive and more welcoming for visitors. And your work will set the stage for a great experience at the booth. And last but not least is engagement coordinator. Your focus will be on interacting with the participants and visitors, and your responsibilities are guiding participants through the activities, whether it's the quiz or physical challenges. And also you are responsible to draw the attention of people passing by, to encourage them to visit our booth and participate with the activities. Yeah, so that's the breakdown of the roles. Please let me know if you have any question or need clarification.
Sorry, Amshar. Can you clearly repeat again about information you tell to the media team?
Yeah, sure, okay. So media team, you guys are responsible for designing the banner for our booth, and also taking photos during the event to document our activities. Yeah, so that's your role for media team. Is that
Okay.
clear?
Yeah, very clear. Thank you, Amshar, about the information.
Okay. Any more question?
May I ask about the price?
Yeah, sure. Go on.
As price coordinator, how much
Mhm.
Apollo and 100 plus I should purchase for our participants?
Okay, so you have to purchase around 24 sets of Apollo and also 24 sets of 100 plus drinks. Is that clear?
Thank you, Osha, for your clarification.
All right.
Sir, I want to ask.
Yeah.
So for the logistic team, where should we gather and set up the booth?
You guys will be gathering at the entrance of Tasik Titawangsa, and you guys will set up the booth at the Laman Keluarga, which is also inside Tasik Titawangsa. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Any more question?
So I have a question.
Okay.
So about the participant, how many should we engage on the event day?
Maybe try engage as many as possible, but the maximum number of winners is 24, since we only have 24 prizes. Is that clear?
Oh, okay, clear. Thank you.
All right. So if everyone is clear with their role, please raise up your hands. Okay, I think everyone. Okay, I think everyone is clear with their roles. So I pass it back to you, Chan. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Amsha, for the clarification on the job scope. Before we close the meeting, is there any other business that anyone would like to discuss? Okay, if there is no question, okay, let me move on to the next slide. So any other business? Actually, I'd like to propose that we maybe can organize a team building activity next month. It could be something fun and simple, um, like an escape room challenge or a lunch outing. So it will help us bond as a team and refresh ourselves. So if anyone has ideas, please feel free to share them with me after the meeting. So other than that, as we have a few birthdays coming up in the next month, it would be great if we could celebrate together. So maybe we could organize a small birthday celebration during one of our meetings or maybe after hours. It depends on what works for everyone. So if there's nothing else, we will move on to setting the date and time for our next meeting. For our next meeting, let's aim for January 7th, 2025 at 10 a.m. We will meet in the office, in the conference room on the second floor. So please make sure to mark this in your calendars, and also please let me know if anyone has any conflicts. Okay, so to summarize today's meeting, we have finalized the activities, the budget, and also the design plan, and also the job scope and the tasks have been assigned by AMSHAR. And I think we can proceed with the preparations as discussed in this meeting. Okay, so thank you all very much. Just want to mention again, our next meeting will be on January 7th, 2025 at 10 a.m. in the office conference room. So thank you everyone for your time and input today. If you have any further questions or concerns, feel free to reach out. And yeah, have a good day. Have a great day, everyone, and see you in the next meeting. Thank you.